Hey parents, I want to talk to you about your expectations as a parent. As a new parent, maybe you've been in it for a while and you are thinking, wow, this is not what I expected. I want to encourage you a little bit and let you know that really you had nothing in your mental database to compare it to. Parenting is one of those things that people probably tried to tell you how hard it was, and you maybe considered it, maybe thought you would be different and had it figured out. But either way, you really had nothing to compare it to. There's really nothing in our database to prepare us for raising these little people that we birthed, that we created with the help of our Lord, that we now have to see become positive, productive members of society. There's just nothing there. And I want to share with you something that I heard one time, and I think it is so true. I'm adapting it a little bit, but I think that this is such a true scenario about parenting. We look around as non-children people, and we see other parents. We see what they post on social media. We see their struggles that they share, like, oh, little Johnny needs to potty train, and this has been so hard. We're running around naked this weekend, and ha fun, but a struggle, right? Well, what we don't see is the behind the scenes, the day in, day out, lonely, mind boggling struggle of parenting. And it is. It is something that we have no way to understand until we're in it. And maybe God does that on purpose. But here's the analogy that was shared with me, and I really wanted to share it with you because I think it's a great way to help you understand. So looking at other people's highlights, looking at other people's social media, even what our friends and our family share with us, we kind of see parenting as we are taking a journey to a rainforest, beautiful rainforest, exotic. We've never been there. It's going to be filled with all different kinds of plants and trees and brush and animals and things that we've just never experienced, but such a wonderful journey, such a fulfilling journey. So we have packed our bags for this rainforest. Then we have our kids, and it's like we got off the plane and we're at the base of Mount Everest. And we are fully unprepared because we have packed our bags for this exotic rainforest. But here we are facing the most challenging mountain in the world. And we don't have the tools. We don't have the equipment. And we don't have the knowledge. We have no idea how to climb a mountain. And I think that's what we experience as parents. We have packed for this one adventure, but we find ourselves on a totally different adventure without the tools, without the education, without the experience to make it happen. But as we go up, we find other parents, we find resources, we learn as we go. And just like the rainforest can be so fulfilling, scaling a mountain is pretty fulfilling too. And that's what we'll find in raising kids. That it's going to be one of the hardest things we've ever done, but one of the most fulfilling. And as we find our resources, as we keep going and don't give in, because we really don't have a choice. Once you're on that mountain, there's no turning back. So we just figure out how to make it work. And that's what most parents are doing. They're figuring it out along the way. So good luck with that. Shift your perspective a little bit. Go ahead and prepare yourself. And if you're in it and you are already thinking, this is not what I expected, give yourself some grace, because nobody else really expected it either. And just make that shift. Go ahead and make that shift to, okay, you know what? Hardest thing I've ever done, and I don't know what I'm doing, and that's okay, because everybody else on this mountain is in the same situation you're in. So finding some friends, finding some wise parents that you trust and look up to, find a group that you can talk to, that you can count on, and let's do this parenting thing together. Thanks, parents.